Hey y'all, Brohood Productions is going to take you on a stroll down memory lane. We have some really fun stuff on this special 50th podcast episode, our first vlog, and a surprise giveaway. We might repeat ourselves a little bit, but I just wanted to take the time to tell you guys what we're doing. Stay tuned. Let's go for it. We're here at our Roots. Yes, sir. We're about to show you some really cool things. Starting off, where we fell in love with comic books. This place has really changed. More modern aesthetic. All right, so we are literally in the library of our growing up years. And you've probably heard JP and I talk about a story about when we were kids. We'd go to the library and we were supposed to check out a book. But what we would really do is sneak off to the corner comic book section and read comics. Yeah. That is this library. So we have a surprise giveaway for you. There's going to be Easter eggs throughout, but stay tuned to the end of the video. This is really cool. First 60 years. This is what Red Hulk, or no, Brave New World should have been about. And Sam Wilson bringing everyone together. One of Jay best one. Yeah, you talk about it, not me. When he comes back to Earth. Just check out the detail here. Show this one. Check that out right there. JP and I were basically not even born when this happened. Or maybe we were just too young to read about it. But when we found out about it, man, crazy stuff. So we just strolled down memory lane in this first part of our vlog here. So JP and I, we were introduced to superheroes when we were about 4 or 5 years of age. And then we got into comic books between the ages of 6 and 8 years old. And we've just taken you through the library of our childhood. It is completely brand new. We just looked at different comic books, different things that they may have at this library. And again, in honor of the DC Compact Comics, we have the Mark Waid, Alex Ross, Kingdom Come. And that is one of our earliest memories, at least one of my earliest memories, is going into the library, sneaking off to the comic book section, because we were not supposed to go into the comic book section, and reading Kingdom Come. Hey guys, so our audio during our vlog kind of went berserk, and the wind went crazy, and you essentially can't hear us. So, we're going to talk here just a little bit about us laughing and smiling and talking about our time here at the library. Essentially, JP and I, we did this for two reasons. One, we've been planning on doing something like this for a little bit. And when we knew that DC Compact Comics Kingdom Come was coming out, it was reminding us of our first experience, like I just talked about, of going to the library and reading all of this plethora of awesome stories. And so JP is going to take some time now to reminisce because you can barely hear him. And as you can tell, he talks with his hands just like I do. And the mics weren't on anyway, but he's just moving it around. So now JP can speak freely. Well, how was your experience with going down memory lane?
Yeah, so I think I was saying here in this moment, just how like it felt like a kid. I felt like a kid again. At the time, we weren't allowed to use the internet, so and back then they have a lesser form of the cataloging, you know. So we didn't know what was out, we didn't know what was new, but we would just explore and search. And I mean, like we did find like the 60 years of Incredible Hulk, which is awesome. We found Savage Hulk. If we would have been able to find World War Hulk and Planet Hulk, I probably would have checked it out for sure. But I don't have a really good memory, so but I think we did we did read a lot of X-Men. We read a lot of X-Men comics, Justice League. Um, and I don't remember else what I said in the video, but I as far as I can remember from the day, it was just a very neat experience. So yeah, yeah.
It was really fun being able to see JP pull out stuff. It reminded me of when we would run back there reading our books. And at this point, I'm just rambling about something about how I still go to the nerd store. JP comes with me sometimes, and how much superheroes and pop culture have impacted us. And so, in this next segment, we're going to go to the one of the movie theaters of our youth and talk about our experiences there, specifically when it comes to Marvel movies.
Oh, one last thing. I do remember that we were told to get books, but we would spend the entire time reading comic books, and then at the very end, we would like pick a random book, and but it was just like we're judging off of its like title, and then like we would bring it home and say we read it, but we didn't really read it. That's the last thing I want to
No,
say.
I'm glad you remembered that and added that in there because it's exactly what would happen. We'd spend 45 minutes in the comic book section. It's almost time to go home. JP would grab something random, and I would grab something random, and then we'd say we read the book, and like JP said, we'd go back and do it all over again.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but check this part out. Hopefully you have some more fun with us. All right, JP and I made it. We are at the movie theater where we started watching a lot of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, when we were growing up, this was the theater that we would go to. And like we've talked about this entire episode, we have loved pop culture, superheroes, movies for a really long time. We've lived in different states, and so we experienced different movies, different aspects of the media in different places. But this one right here, this is where I watched Captain America. This is where we watched the Avengers. The Revengers? No, the Avengers. And while we may have watched different MCU movies in different places, this place is a special place because we would walk out just like we're doing now, and we would quote and we would talk all about these movies, which, by the way, we're about to rank. But from Iron Man to Thunderbolts, so only movies. We're not going to talk about any TV shows.
Just movies.
Just movies. We're going to rank them in honor of Thunderbolts, which we just watched for the second time. Like JP and I mentioned, we are going to personally rank the MCU from the inception with Tony Stark's RDJ's Iron Man to our current Thunderbolts, i.e., the new Avengers. So nothing coming out yet. No TV shows, no Disney Plus, just the MCU
These
movies.
movies.
We can adopt the Incredible Hulk because Marvel has said that that is part of the MCU, so that is okay. Remember that this is just we love these movies. We care about them. This is just our personal list, personal bias. For me, I was telling JP when we were talking about this that we were going to do this. Mine's very much based on my favorite from top to bottom. And then I'm trying to, with my own bias, think about if it was a good movie, if it was written well, what the music was like. And there are just some things that I just did not like. But that's what I struggled with. What did you struggle with?
Yeah, kind of like I was explaining to Alma behind the scenes is just the fact that like for me there's all-time favorites. It's very hard to put an order to this, but then to a certain point, the rest of the movies are just like I didn't like, and I don't really want to. There might be a list of my 3 to 5 least favorite movies, but I didn't put much thought into it. What I put more thought into it, I'm like, okay, these are my favorites, and as I think about them more, um, like these get better and better in the order. I'm in descending order, like Amma says. So for the first movie, I'm gonna give my favorite, and then from there, yeah.
It was whatever. Well, maybe we're gonna start at opposite ends because I wanted to stop from like the last place to the top. So, we're just gonna go back and forth, maybe say something about it or two for time's sake. But are you ready for 36th place?
Oh, 36. Okay,
36.
yeah.
Okay. Maybe you know it, maybe you want to guess it.
I'm just gonna say mine is the Marvels.
Oh, yours is the Marvels. Quite interesting. Mine is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Wow, okay. I didn't like the Marvels. Um, Captain Marvel's all right. Monica Rambeau's all right, and whatever her name is okay. And the movie just wasn't good. I feel like in the
Kang.
comics, the Marvels are very different. I feel like they're better characters, better superheroes.
Hmm.
I don't know what they were trying to like because the one Indian or Pakistani or Hindu, I don't know.
Kamala Khan?
What was her name?
Kamala Khan?
Kamala Khan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to
Marvel?
offend anyone. I'm getting cultures and religion wrong. Like the show was not good. They introduced her because she's like a young character, and it's like we're trying to. Well, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna speak more about it because this is my 36. So, okay,
Yeah.
you got anything to say about Ant-Man Quantumania?
Uh, You know how bad that movie was. I don't have to explain it. You know. You know how I feel about it. You know how I feel how they did Kang dirty. I
Yeah,
just think it was not good. Just
yeah.
not.
They didn't do King justice, and
I feel like they could have done something more with Ant-Man or a different adventure, but
honestly, they made it more scarier in Loki.
this is true. But we're not talking about shows.
Okay, 35th.
The Eternals.
Mine was the Eternals too.
Whoa, we matched up. Yeah. Okay, 34, Thor, Love and Thunder.
Mine was Captain Marvel.
Oh, you have her like really low. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
My 33 was The Marvels.
My 33 was Spider-Man Far From Home.
Whoa. My 32 was Thor, The Dark World.
Oh, okay, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32 is Spider-Man Homecoming.
Interesting. My 31 was Spider-Man Far From Home, so we're kind of putting it in the same place.
The next one up from there for me is Thor: The Dark World. See, I feel like we need to do it from best to worst. This just feels weird.
My 30th is Thor.
Um, 36, 35, 34, 33, 31, 30, 30. You said 30?
My 30 is Thor.
Mine was Thor: The Dark World.
Okay, you have it higher. I have it at 32. Is it really confusing you? You really want to go from top to bottom?
No, it's okay. We can keep going. I just got to keep my thumb on the next one.
For 29, I put Black Widow.
29 was Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
You have it really up there. I can't believe it.
It's not really up there. See, we're getting to the point where I just feel like there's a point in the list where it's just like I don't want to put an order to it. I just didn't like it.
Okay, okay. I respect your list. Your list makes more sense in the sense of you just put them there. I was trying to be a little bit more honest with it. My 28 was, even though I don't think it was a bad movie, there was just a lot of problems with it. And I love Sam Wilson as Captain America, but my 28 is Captain America: Brave New World.
Mine was Thor: Love and Thunder.
My 27 was Spider-Man: Homecoming. The only quick tangent I want to give is I liked Homecoming more than I liked Far From Home, but JP and I were not big fans of the first two Spidey films.
Yeah. Okay, my next one's Black Widow.
Okay. For 26, I put down Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I put down Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The one with his dad. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Ego.
Ego was just weird.
At number 25, I have Iron Man 3.
I have Iron Man 2.
Whoa. At number 24, I'm sorry, bro. I have The Incredible Hulk.
That's all right. Mine is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Number 23, I have Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness.
I have Brave New World. And then Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, cool. 22, I have Captain Marvel.
Got Thor.
At 21, this is where it gets hard for me because I think from 20 up, it's hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there's a top 20 for us that's just all-time favorites.
Yeah.
We don't need to put like order to it.
Wakanda Forever is my 21.
Okay. I put down Iron Man 3.
Okay.
I don't know if we're on the same anymore.
My 20th is Iron Man 2. I really like Iron Man 2.
Next one up is Ant-Man and the Wasp and Ant-Man.
I have at 19, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and at number 18, I have Ant-Man.
I got Doctor Strange. I think after this we have to do descending.
Okay.
We just have to say it at
Yeah.
one, like you go first and then I go just
Okay. All right. So then if you finish there, my 17th was Iron Man, the godfather of the MCU, is at 17. All right, you want to go top to bottom from 1 to 16?
so we can keep going up and just give little
I'm gonna go
little
top
sen-
to bottom now. I'm going top to bottom.
You're doing top to bottom now? Okay.
Yep. 1 to 16 now.
Me first or you?
You can go first.
Okay, so my first one, everybody's gonna disagree with me, but I think Avengers Endgame and Infinity War are one movie, but if I would have to put them in spots in order, Endgame first for me and Infinity War second. But they're right up there. Then it's Captain America: The Winter Soldier. And then number 4 is Iron Man. Number 5 is Black Panther. Number 6 is Thor Ragnarok. Number 7 is The Avengers. Um, Where am I at now?
Now you're at 8.
8 is Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I rank Black Panther, both of them was just way up there. I love Africa, Miss Africa. Spider-Man No Way Home. And so what's that? Is that 8?
No, you're at 9 now. Now you're gonna do 10.
Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is Spider-Man No Way Home. No, hold on. Is that the one with all three of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Number 10 is Deadpool and Wolverine. Number 11 is Shang-Chi.
Mm.
Number 12 is Incredible Hulk.
Hmm.
Number 13 is Captain America: The First Avenger. Then 14 is Captain America: Civil War. And then I'm putting Thunderbolts up here because I just saw it recently. So they're
Hmm.
15
Okay.
Thunderbolts, and 16 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
16, we were 16 Guardians of the Galaxy.
17 for you. Okay. I thought we were gonna go back and forth on this, so I kind of got lost. But is
Yeah.
Infinity War a better movie?
Huh?
I'm just saying something out loud. Is Infinity War a better movie? Probably. But my favorite is Endgame. So we have the same top three. Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, and Captain America Winter Soldier. We are brothers.
No way. Wow.
Top three. But that's where like then the list changes from 4 to 16. Number 4, I have Doctor Strange. I saw that and it's awesome. It's awesome to me. Number 5, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Mm,
At number 6, I have Deadpool and Wolverine. That
nice.
that movie means something to me. At number 7, I have Spider-Man No Way Home. At number 8, I have Thor Ragnarok. We got to see that back in our college days. College days. Number 9, I have Black Panther. Love that movie. Love it.
Love it too.
Number 10, I have Captain America Civil War, which is technically, in my opinion, the third Avengers film, but tomato, tomato. Number 11, I have Guardians of the Galaxy. At number 12, I have Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, that one was like the hardest for me to rank because I just really like it. Next to it, I have the Thunderbolts, the new Avengers. That's a recency bias there, probably.
Yeah, I think so too for me.
Number 14, I have Captain America, the first Avenger. He's right here. At number 15, I have Avengers, and people will be like, oh, why do you have Avengers so low? It's like, well, I think at the time in 2012, that was like peak superhero for us, right? And we were just at the theater that we watched that one at.
But
And
so many movies have come out since.
and so I think it's at a good spot in my opinion. And then I love this character, wish we had more of him in this span of the last 5 years. And like I said, 1 through 20 is just to me my favorite of favorites. And so I don't think I've put Shang-Chi in a bad spot, but Shang-Chi is my number 16. And people could say, how do you like that one more than Iron Man? Again, when we watched Iron Man, we were tiny. Shang-Chi, we watched when we were older, has a little bit different of a sentimental. They're two sentimental movies for me, but they're different, and so I think they're properly ranked for me.
Yeah.
But you have anything you disagree with, or any questions that you may have about where I put something where?
No, I think we're both in the same kind of dilemma, kind of what I was explaining to you before is, there's recency bias, there's movies we haven't seen in a while. Um, you then have to ask yourself, was it a good or bad movie? Um, the writing, the score, the music score, what I mean. Um, No, I mean I don't have anything to rebuttal with you. I totally get why you put Avengers way down there. I mean, when that first movie, I mean, like our little brother's still that is probably still his favorite.
Mm.
Like he doesn't want to watch any other Avengers movie except for that one. But the thing is, like, even if that movie was so good when it came out, thing is, like I'm gonna say, there's just been so many movies that have come out since, and um, I think, I mean, if you're, what if we rank the Avengers, all the Avengers movie now, and we included Civil War? You know, there's more characters now. You know, there's a lot of things. So
I
yeah,
mean,
I don't
I
have anything
if you
about
were to put it that way, if you were to do Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, Captain America Civil War, Age of Ultron, and Avengers, like really think about that. That's just five. Where would you really put Avengers in that list?
I would put so Ultron is probably my least favorite Avengers movie.
Wow.
Okay, we're so different on this. I don't have some feeling. I would put it Endgame, Infinity War first, and then Civil War, and then Avengers, and then Ultron.
Interesting. I think I would flop it. I think I would put Avengers at five, Ultron at four, Civil War at three, Infinity War at two, Endgame at one.
Yeah.
Not that they're bad movies. That's the thing. I I was out of the country when Age of Ultron came out, and so I didn't get the hype for Age of Ultron. And so when I got home and I got to see Age of Ultron, I got in the hype because I was out of it.
Uh,
So for me, that's probably where like that emotion comes from because I was out of the picture for good reasons and then coming back into it. So, and then a lot of people consider Captain America Civil War technically the third Avengers film, you know.
all of them were there, maybe except for Hulk.
Yeah. And those interesting Marvel shorts with Thor. I'm gonna make my own team.
Yeah. And I guess another thing is on my and I's Captain America Brave New World, even though we saw that recently, I feel like I put it up higher just because of Red Hulk.
Mm.
And it's newer and Harrison Ford is in it.
And
It's
I
not,
don't,
it really isn't the greatest movie, but I'm still with what I said.
yeah,
When that movie came out, at least we had a Marvel movie.
yeah.
This year we're gonna have Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, which I'm super excited about. What else is coming out this year?
Just for Marvel is just that. Just
Oh yeah, see, we get two movies,
three movies.
three movies.
Yeah,
Wow.
Captain America, Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, we got three movies, and I felt like the time in between the last Marvel movie and Brave New World was just a long time.
Yeah, the only movie we had last year was Deadpool and Wolverine.
But and then even that doesn't like so much has happened in Marvel since Quantum Mania. I feel that they were preparing to do something,
Mm.
and we got a lot of shows where I feel like there was just a big gap. Honestly, I think one of the other issues of Marvels, this we're going off topic now, is I think they pumped out too many shows with not good writers, and not good writing and not good stories. Those writers couldn't tell stories.
Well, they didn't care about the characters either.
I mean, there were some good in there. Loki, we liked Knight. What's his name?
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
We liked
Um,
Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think that was a great show.
WandaVision.
WandaVision was okay. It was good. It was okay. I mean, we could have done without it, I guess, I think.
Oh, really?
But huh?
I'm
That's what I'm saying. Like I think like
Well,
Marvel.
I think Wanda's an important character. So did she deserve her own project? Yes. Would you have preferred a movie with her or
I think I would prefer a movie with her, and I think I would prefer a movie with her with the X-Men.
hmm, hmm.
I think that's where she fits. I feel like they made her. We haven't yet seen Wanda like X-Men, and she's just very powerful. And I don't think anyhow. Back to the point. Too many shows, not good writers, not good writing, not good stories. I think they should have put more emphasis on more movies, and they could have taken more of their time to do it because I felt like all these projects were just they happened too fast,
Hmm.
my opinion.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, like, here's another off-topic subject, but Brave New World. There was quite a few different stories in there where it could have been more focused. Like I told on mine, I think the viewers before in another video, Brave New World should have been an Avengers movie, I feel. And it should have been Sam Wilson's mark that he is the leader and he can put a team together, and Hulk should have been in there. Obviously, the Avengers level threat is Red Hulk, and he could have been more throughout the movie, and it could have just been about that. I think that would have been fine. And I guess throughout the movie, they could have closed up loose ends from the Incredible Hulk. But like maybe part of this film and most of the show, Falcon and Winter Soldier, that could have been a movie, really. My opinion.
That could have been his movie.
That could have been his movie. Yeah. Because this didn't feel like his movie. This felt like he was just kind of just thrown in because they wanted to finish the story between Ross and the leader, and even that leader didn't need to be in that movie. So,
Yeah, I mean, we forgive Captain America Brave New World. Again, I don't put it down in my list as low as it is for any like negativity besides I know that it wasn't great. But that movie got reshot so many times.
oh yeah,
The story changed a lot. It was essentially Winter Soldier because he was defending Isaiah Bradley like Captain America was trying to defend Bucky in Civil War. So, would I have liked a team up movie against Red Hulk? Probably. Would have liked more Red Hulk during the movie? Probably. We got him for 5 minutes.
yeah.
I think we
And,
have more marketing and toys of Red Hulk than we have Harrison Ford as Red Hulk.
I mean, now that we've seen Thunderbolts for a second time and thinking about what Marvel could have done better, I still would have made Thunderbolts because you need an introduction for these other characters that are going to join the bigger Avengers team that Sam Wilson made.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you got to introduce Sentry too. I think Sentry is a vital character, especially for Doctor Doom. I think there's a reason why he needs him specifically. But like Red Guardian, see, like now, like because Bucky and Sam Wilson are buddies. They're
They had one little fight, you know, they'll get over it.
but with which fight are you talking about?
Oh,
In
it's like
Thunderbolts?
it did not go very well. And like this,
Exactly before that,
yeah.
before Thunderbolts, and they were bros.
Yeah, and I think they're still going to be bros. There's going to be a multiversal threat. You don't think Bucky and Captain America are going to team up? That's just how Sam Wilson is. It's like we got to focus on the objective.
Yeah. Anyhow, right. I just think like Sam Wilson assembling a team would have been better first before Thunderbolts would came out.
Mm.
I just think I think they like put so much baggage on them. They're not super, they're not heroes. And like Bucky's a part of that. Bucky is super. Bucky is a hero. Now I'm like thinking of criticism of the movie. Still overall,
Great
I
movie.
liked
We
it.
love this movie.
So anyhow, I think that's my spiel. That's it.
My ragtag team, Avengers.
Red Guardian's awesome. See, he needed to be part of a movie
Yeah,
where he could. I hope more fans out there really like him and want to be more. I want
involved.
to see more action from him. What he
Yeah.
can actually do. That's me.
He's got a very good super soldier serum inside.
Yeah. He
Great,
just
great,
this movie is so funny with him.
great. I
I
think
think he's one of those that I think it's going to be a great part of the bigger team. Like he just
I think Captain America's team, if they don't show them assembling because they're assembled off screen. I think, see, I don't know where Doctor Strange is at. You know that how I feel about that, how he needs to be there. He needs to be present.
more integral.
I don't know where he is. That's the only thing I'm mad at Marvel about right now, besides Kang. But I don't know where Doctor Strange is. I need Doctor Strange. He's awesome to me. Um, so if he's not on the team yet, or if he's coming later, if they're saving him for Secret Wars, fine. So Captain America's team, Sam's team, has to have Shang-Chi on it, has to have Wong on it, has to have Hulk on it, will have Captain Marvel on it. There's no reason why he would not have Captain Marvel on it.
Yeah.
Star-Lord is on that team.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
He's on
probably
Earth.
missing a few more people. Um,
You said Spider-Man already.
oh, I haven't said Spider-Man, but Spider-Man's on that team, or he will be.
You said Shang-Chi already.
I already said Shang-Chi.
Juan.
I said Wong. I
Yeah.
said Wong. We already know that the new Falcon is a member of the Avengers, which is fine.
And he's all right.
I would prefer that Bucky is on Sam's team. But
Yeah,
this is all
me
going to
too.
change. Once the multiversal threat comes, you're going to have to be one big family. And there's a lot of hopes and dreams as Marvel fans, like Wolverine joining the team. Oh, I forgot. Thor's on that team. Thor's on Sam's team.
Thor's on that team. Wolverine joining too.
The three Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Rider.
The Thunderbolts, they needed their own movie. See, I think this deserves another conversation.
Yeah.
All right, well, we should wrap it up.
Yeah, well, this has been our ranking. We're going to tune in with you back in the theater. All right, everybody, this has been a blast. This has been our first ever vlog, so that's been fun. This has been the Brohood Productions Hall of Justice special 50th podcast episode. And like we told you guys, we have a special giveaway for just one person in our entire following, just one person this time. JP's going to set up the link. We'll give you details and everything. If we have to ship you something, it will be only U.S. domestic. But in honor of Fantastic Four this year, we are going to be giving you a facsimile reprint of Fantastic Four #1. This is the second printing by Alex Ross. And in honor of, you can't see it over there, Superman 2025, we're giving you your own copy of DC Compact Comics Kingdom Come by Mark Waid and Alex Ross. And since you guys are movie lovers, JP and I are going to give you 2 movie tickets. use that for whatever you want. You could use it for Fantastic Four. You can use it for whatever you need. But that's what we're giving for the special giveaway. Thanks for tuning in to our first vlog into this 50th podcast episode. Bro, head out.